Hello everyone, this is Hen from outlineform.com. I'm gonna basically show you how to make a form button in under 10 layers. Or actually, it is 10 layers, but it actually looks pretty good. So, let's get started. I'm first going to hide all of my previous stuff, and we'll start from the beginning, because I made this tutorial and recorded it, and it didn't work the first time. Hopefully it'll work this time. Now, what I'm going to do is first start with a dark, but well, not really dark, a light, a middle color base. I chose orange, and my background is light orange. Now, I'm going to use inner shadow. What it does is, when I give it a 20% opacity, 1 pixel, 90 degree, normal, like overlay sort of thing. It's like a top gloss, and it works. You can see it better when I have my stroke, like right along there. And this is basically my blending options. Now my stroke gets a little darker, greenish orange sort of thing I choose. And then I went to gradient overlay, gave it a top to bottom, align with layer, black to white, standard overlay gradient, and then I went to bevel and emboss, which is one of my favorite layer styles, and made it have a little teeny bit of extra darkness, so it'll multiply for my shadows, and the screen I set there because it complements the inner shadow that we gave. Now, these are my basic settings. If you want, just pause it. Now, I created a halfway gloss void, and if you cannot notice with the arrows, I have a clip mask. It spans almost all the layers, actually all the layers. And clip masking is by far one of the things that makes Photoshop far superior than GIMP. Now, what I did after giving it a 10% opacity, halfway white gloss is I contracted it by 2%, the selection of the base, and then gave it a top to bottom, white to black gradient over the overlay, but I didn't use the filter, and I stroked it with white to complement that gloss, and it looks much better when you stroke the gloss. And what I did next was, in overlay on black at 20%, I made a line at the bottom that's 2 pixels further from the stroke, and I did that because it's like an inner shadow, like what I did at the very beginning, except at the bottom. I started using blending options. And what I did was I made some basic gloss here with the gradient to the foreground to transparent gradient using white, and then I did the same basic thing with black, and then I repeated the step right here, the third step, and then I'd repeated the 6th step and did another gloss. Then I went to my text, created a darker orange. I made my drop shadow white because a black drop shadow wouldn't fit in with the text, as the main gloss of this isn't darker, it's lighter, which means the drop shadow should complement that. And then my gradient, I just gave 5 pixel overlay just for a little bit of depth. And that's about it. I know it's pretty simple, but there's always more complicated things to come.